My name is Kofi Mason Kenny Gassou, but everybody call me Kenny. I was born and raised in France with my two brothers, my sister, living with both of her parents. I moved to the US at the age of 14 with my family. Coming to the US was a big challenge for me, especially because of my limited English language, and I was diagnosed with dyslexia. But I did not let it stop me. Matter of fact, it made me work even harder to reach my goals. Soccer has always been my first love. I come from a family that is very soccer orientated. I've been training in the top soccer schools since the age of 5. I've been selected to play in the French national soccer team, U14, 14 and under to the US. But what is soccer without a good education? Like my father always say, family first, school second, then soccer. So let me introduce you to my life.
That's my name, the purple, he's a skateboarder. Look good, come on. That's my little cousin right here.
Il est très intelligent, il travaille bien et il est très gentil. Il est bien au foot aussi.
Kenny Gassou, great student, good teammate. Recommend him for any university out there.
Kenny, he's really smart. He's helped me in French. He's fluent. He's great. He's a really fun person to be around. Great character. He's really great at soccer, so he would be a great asset to your university. He brings diversity and diligence to your campus, and I, for one, support him in going to any university he wants to go to.
What's going on? JAMAL. And my boy Kenny. He's a good dude, you know. That's my boy. You know, like way back, you know. That's my boy, he's a real good dude. He look out for me around the school or whatever. It's my first year here, so he always look out for me. He's a real good dude.
Kenny is a very unique student in that he came here directly from France. And when I first met Kenny, he knew very, very, very little English and we had a difficult time communicating. But in speaking to him now, you'll see that he's made tremendous progress, not only with his English, but with his academics and his social maturity. He, I feel like in the last year and a half, he's starting to come into his own person, and his grades will show that as well. He's taking his education more seriously. I think in 9th grade he was a little immature, but he was always in his brother's shadow. So I think he was developing into his own person, and once his brother graduated and moved on, he has taken a stronger role and has become more self-confident, more studious, and more serious about his future.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. He's good.
Thank you, Miss Adams.
You're welcome, darling. Anytime. Whatever I can do for you.
Yes, I would ask you for a recommendation.
Of course.
My name is Jay Bland, Coach Bland, and I've had the pleasure of coaching Kenny now for going into our 3rd year together. I've known Kenny for a little while, and I saw him mature from his freshman year all the way through his senior. I attended all the varsity games when I was the coach at the middle school, and I became the head coach about 3 years ago. And I've seen Kenny progress over these 3 years. Number one, just in his intelligence and learning English and coming from a different country. Number two, being able to adapt to our playing style over here and working with people that are from all over the world. And number three, really just seeing his leadership skills and the way they've developed over the years. When Kenny was a freshman and sophomore, he was more of a role player. And going into this senior year, you know, he's one of my go-to guys, and he's one of the guys that I know I can put at any position on the field, and it'll be played the right way. I coached the middle school boys team at the middle school as well. So Kenny is one of the players I never had all the way through like some of these other guys. But at the same time, Kenny always made it a point, especially this year, to come down to our practices and to help out with the middle schools, doing a little community service. And he was so great with the young kids, some of these 7th and 8th graders, that even up till a week ago, they would ask me, when's Kenny coming back, and when's Kenny coming back, because he worked so well with them. So he's got a great personality, and he loves to listen, and he'll do what you tell him to do. But his work ethic is amazing. He's on a good club team now. He's really stepping up his play, and I'm expecting a whole lot from him in this upcoming 2011 season.